Alright, welcome to Good Vibes Hontanar. We're going to be interviewing bilingual coordinator Romaine Bailey. I'm here with my assistant Paulo Cañon, and we're just going to be interviewing you. So he's going to start with some questions, and I'm going to do a trivia.
Okay, no problem.
Hello. Okay,
Hi.
first of all, I would like to greet you because I think it's good manners. So, I would like to say that, I had you as a teacher when I was in 5th grade. It was a really enjoyable time, and I miss you, I'm going to be honest.
Oh,
But we actually never got to speak about you a lot.
sure.
So, I'm going to take this time to actually ask you some questions in order for the interview.
Okay.
So, how did you get to this job?
To this job, that's a long story.
Yes.
Well, when I came to Colombia years ago, I think after 2 years of being here, a friend of mine who worked at the university where I was working at, he got a job at this school, and then he was the one who basically told me to, hey, there's a position available, why not try for this position? And yeah, I'm here based on that.
Okay. Nice story.
Yeah, it just happened, I guess.
It just happened, yes.
Do you actually enjoy the school?
I do. I consider this school to be like a family. And that is why I've been here for so long. I've been here for 10 years. And the reason why I think I stay is because of the family experience I've had. When I just got to this school, I remember I knew no Spanish. And learning Spanish was quite a challenge, but everybody here allowed me to feel at home, allowed me to feel that even though I never knew Spanish at that time, that I belonged. And I guess for everybody, for anybody, being in a place where you feel like you belong is always the best feeling ever.
Yes. So have you actually felt like accustomed? Like, have you changed your...
Good workspace.
Like, do you know... you feel like you're at home here in Colombia?
I do. There are certain things about my culture that I have modified. Even when I go back home to Jamaica, they tell me that I don't act very Jamaican anymore. I have very, like, some Colombian mannerisms and some Colombian culture within me. But this is normal. I guess once you live amongst the people, you start acting like the people. As they always say in an expression, when in Rome, you do as the Romans do. So I guess being here in Colombia, I have adapted myself to the Colombian way of life. When I'm going back home or when I visit other countries, sometimes I have to remember that the world is no longer only Colombia, but other places as well, so I have to act accordingly. But I think my mannerisms, in and of itself, I think they're very Colombian now, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Now that you talk about cultural things about Colombia, do you enjoy any dishes?
I'm not one who fancy like food like that. I'm very, very traditional in what I eat. So, for example, I will stay close to like things like chicken and fish and stuff. I like that. But Colombian food, I'm not really a fan of it. So I don't like ajiaco. I don't like pasteles and all these things. The only Colombian food that I think I like would be bandeja paisa.
Oh yeah.
And empanadas. Everything else, it's like meh, it's normal, I guess.
Well, so can I ask a controversial question?
Sure.
Do you like changua?
No, I hate it.
Yeah.
With all due respect to people from Bogota,
Same thing.
but it is nothing that I would recommend to anybody.
Oh.
It looks very... I'm not going to say what I'm going to say. So, yes, no.
Okay. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Same here,
Alright,
same
thank
here.
you, Pablo. So basically, now we're gonna start the trivia.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be doing some history questions.
Jesus.
Yeah.
As in history of the school or world history?
No, world history.
Oh
about
my
everything.
god. Okay.
Great. So we're gonna start off simple.
Mm-hmm.
And our first question is, who discovered America? Options are A. George Washington, B. Napoleon, C. Cristobal Columbus, and D. Santiago de los Hermanos.
Christopher Columbus.
That's correct. Cristobal Columbus accidentally discovered the new land while trying to find a path to the Indies.
Okay.
All right. So the second question is, what was the first capital of the United States? A. New York City, B. Washington, C. Bogota, and D. Canada.
The first capital of the United States of America.
Yeah.
I guess it was always Washington. I don't know.
That's incorrect, actually.
It's New York?
It was New York City, but
Okay.
when Washington took the oath of the office, he changed the capital to Washington.
To Washington. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna start making more difficult questions. this time.
And that wasn't difficult. Okay.
Well, it was sort of. It was sort of difficult.
Oh well.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, so what was the first civilization? A. Egypt. B. Mesopotamia. C. Turkey. And D. Indus Valley.
The first civilization. Egypt.
Egypt. That is incorrect.
Jesus.
Yeah, actually, according to historians, Mesopotamia, which is now Iraq, is recorded to be the first civilization in history.
Look at that. Okay. Good job, Mesopotamia.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, so this one's kind of easy, I don't know. And that is, when did World War II end? A. 1945. B. 1910. C. 2010. And D. 1943.
I'm gonna say 1945.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh,
World War II
finally.
ended in 1945 with the U.S. accepting the surrender of Japan.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm not bad.
Yeah, you're alright. Alright. When did Napoleon invade Spain?
Oh God.
A. 1808. B. 2009. 1803. D. C. 1803. And D. 1805.
I have no idea. So I'm just gonna say it's B. Whatever B was.
B was 2009.
Oh no, not B. Sorry. I'm gonna say it's A.
Hey, yes, that is
A,
correct.
A, yes.
Napoleon first invaded Spain in 1808 in order to ensure his rule over Europe.
There you go.
Alright.
That's
Next
it.
question is, when did the Twin Towers fall? A.
I remember that.
2007. B. 2003. C. 2011. And D. 2001.
September 2011.
Exactly. The Twin Towers fell during the terrorist attacks of September 11th in New York City. When were the Middle Ages? A. Fall of Rome to 14th century. B. 16th to 17th century. C. 11th century. And D. Renaissance.
B.
B. That's incorrect. It was actually the 14th century. Well, the fall of Rome to the 14th century.
Okay.
And this is the last question. What was the first empire? A. Roman Empire. B. Greek Empire. C. Russian Empire. And D. Mesopotamian Empire.
Because you mentioned Mesopotamia was the first civilization, so I'm gonna say D.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
It was the first empire to ever be recorded in history.
All right. How did I do? How many questions I got correct?
You got most of them. You got you got 3 wrong. Yeah. And
Because I thought we were gonna get something like geography or something that I
No,
know.
no.
History.
Exactly.
is not my forte. But I did my best. I guess.
Your
I did my
best, I guess.
I just want to say that was really good. I was so lost.
That was it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
tried.
Well, thank you for
Wow.
being here. That was great, I guess.
Thank you for having me,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, and yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.